what did you learn from them? Watching them, how they behave or how they act. Did it teach you anything? Did you learn from them?
Absolutely. I feel like anybody who is successful, most people who are successful in film, really successful, are just super determined. And they, I think, look at their work like a business more than I used to in the past. And so I think that I think that up close, people don't understand just like how much hard work that goes into filming and filmmaking in general. I mean, just because if you're outside the industry, you don't necessarily understand.
We
It's
don't
a
peek behind the
crazy
curtain, right?
amount
Is
of
that
work.
what it is?
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of work. Like, and people who are killing it in film are just working very, very hard.
So, which actor or which personality did it impact you the most? Do you have a name?
um, Impacted me the most, just like throughout my career, just like as a role model, maybe. Um, that's really interesting. Here's something. Okay, so what is his last name? Steven. He directed a movie called Tron, the original Disney movie called Tron.
Okay.
Okay, and so this was a guy who was so far ahead of his time, like in what he was doing in just entertainment, tech, and media. Because that's what I do. I like marry tech and media, and so like this is a guy who did that too. And he was so far ahead of his time. I forget his last name, Steven something, but he was so far ahead of his time that Tron was disqualified from the Academy Awards in the special effects category because the Academy said they cheated by using computers. That's how
Wow.
far ahead of his time he was. They said he cheated and they disqualified him. That's amazing. Like, and so I love marrying tech and media so much, and I think that movie is like I have a poster of it on my wall. Like it's one of those things where I'm just like that is the thing I think about more than anything else. Like
Because it was ahead of his time, right?
yeah,
It gave that window to creativity to the future.
yes, and it was ahead of its time, but it was also entertainment plus technology together.
100%, 100%. A lot of times, people. I hear people say like the technology we're living today or being put in the consumer's hands today has been created in some movie or some film set before.
Mm-hmm.
And there's many of them out there, and so the imagination of the film industry or the art industry in general has contributed to creating a lot of the technologies that we're using today. Am I correct by that?
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, like the phones have become the tricorders from Star
That's
Trek
right.
back in the day. I mean, I think there's always. I mean, the I think that people who are Imagineers or visionaries are not that different from people who are like storytellers.
Correct, correct. And there's a thin line between a math whiz and a an artist. I mean, a lot of people say, "Well, I'm a physicist, but I wanted to become an artist before I became a physicist." So there's a quite the intersection in our human brain between two left side and right side brains, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's lots of crossover.
Yeah, for sure. Now, does this tell me that the conversation that we're having about the movie that impressed you, that drove you to Supreme Robot or to
Sorry.
create Supreme Robot?
Um. Well, I mean, definitely, I love robots. I love robots, and I think they are supreme.